Hey, there seemed to be a lot of different strategies you guys were using to save these images to put them on your Behance page. So let's say that I like this part down, but not all the way down, because this is a very long image. So in the three browsers, I tested this in all three. In Safari and Chrome, you can click and drag, and see how I've got, a little version of that, and drop it on Photoshop. It helps if Photoshop is open, and this file opens. In Firefox, that doesn't work. You have to right-click on the image and select Copy Image, then come over to Photoshop and open up a new document, and Photoshop will say, hey, I already know what size this is because I can see the clipboard, and then you can drop that in. Okay, so let's say, now here, if you wanted to save the whole thing, it's just save for the web, right? Shift, Option, Command, S. Here, I'll hit Escape, File. You guys got to learn these shortcuts, man. It's just ridiculous. Export, Save for Web. Shift, Option, Command, S. Okay? So when you do that, that opens up the Save for Web dialog box. Make sure, please, 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 oh, I got this on 75. Make sure you change this to JPEG High. And you can save these out at quality 60, that's fine. And then check the image size. And look, it's design cuts. The images are already 940 pixels wide. Some of the header images can be larger, so you have to check this. But look at this, it's almost 7,000 pixels tall. If you wanted to save the whole thing, you could save it right now. And that's how you save out your images. I've seen you guys downloading these and doing all kinds of crazy things. This is the quick way to do it. Now, if I wanted to select, I'm going to hit Escape to get out of that dialog box. Let's say I just wanted to select part of this. I wanted this red part here down to this red part here. Okay, so this section. So I can hold down the space bar and the Command key. Now it gives me the magnifying glass, and I can click and start dragging so I can see this, and then just the space bar to move this in. Now I can use the crop tool or the marquee tool, and I tend to like this because it's more forgiving. So, and if you don't have the rectangular marquee here, go ahead and select it from this drop-down list, and then make sure your style is set to normal. We were using fixed ratio and fixed size for other projects, but right now all I want to do is I want to select this part right here, from here down to here. Now, how do I know I actually have this? Hey, I can see it. It's perfect. Is it perfect? Because it does matter. What you can do is, again, hold down the space bar and the Command key to get the magnifying glass. Don't click. Go right above that line, click and drag. And you can see, hey, I'm 1 pixel off. Oh, 1 pixel doesn't matter. 1 pixel does. I want you guys to take some pride in your work. Select Transform Selection. And then we can come here and just pull this down a pixel. And that is fine. And then we can hit Command 0 to make this fit in the page. And then we can come down here, and I'm going to hold down the space bar and the Command key, click and drag to the right, and space bar. And look, we're 1 pixel off again. Now, depending upon how you do this, now I'm going to hit Command 0, you may be more than 1 pixel off. Now, to get out of this, to accept that transform, you hit Return. Now we've got a selection of this layer. Now I'm going to show you a couple other tricks that aren't really necessary, but it's good to know. I'm going to hit Command J to jump this to a new layer. Command J. Now, notice in the layer panel, if I turn this off, we now have this long, tall layer. I don't want all this other stuff. So image trim, I've set up a shortcut for image trim. I'm going to hit Cancel. It's under Image. These are things I want you to practice because you want to know how to do this. Hey, look, shortcut, because I use this all the time. Image trim, and then you select transparent pixels because those are transparent. Click OK, and we have a perfect selection that now when we save for the web If you don't remember the shortcut, go back in the video and figure it out. And I can save this out, and I can put it inside my documents, inside a folder that I've already made that has a whole bunch of other stuff that I've been working on, and we can click Save. And then add that, upload it to your Behance page. All right? Okay, one other way you get to here, and let's say, Command minus. Let's say I've got one extra pixel on the top for whatever reason that I've got a mistake here. Let me just show you this little bonus tip. So hey, it doesn't matter if there's a white line there. Who cares? Our customers care. Do we have the eye, the craft to do things right? Look at that. We have these transparent pixels, or it may be white, or it may be another color. Canvas dialog box, image, canvas size. Hey, look, Option Command C. And then I want to chop one pixel off the top. Come down here, set this, say I want to resize this from the bottom up. And I want to take one pixel off that top so it's perfect. And yeah, we chopped a little bit off. And that's exactly what we wanted to do. That's how you work smart in Photoshop. And I'm going to be helping you learn these skills again and again and again and again and again this semester. But dang it, man, practice this. Get used to it. Start wielding these tools like a pro.